All right, guys, today we need to talk about the creator who has suddenly taken over everyone's For You page, Natalie Reynolds. And trust me, the situation gets messy fast. If you've never heard of her, Natalie is a TikTok creator with over 600,000 followers, a strong Instagram presence, and she also works as a fans-only content creator. She's open about it, it's part of her brand, and most people know her from her parody videos, challenge videos, and the couple content she posts with her boyfriend. Some of her videos are genuinely funny and some are just loud and chaotic. But that's TikTok for you. Recently, Natalie went viral for something completely different because a woman claimed that Natalie single-handedly ruined her 32-year marriage. A woman named Cheryl posted a TikTok saying that Natalie destroyed her marriage of over 3 decades. According to her, she was checking her husband's email one night and found $350 worth of fans-only charges, all linked to Natalie's page. Cheryl said she didn't even know what the platform was at first, but after doing some research, she realized her husband was buying content behind her back. She said she felt betrayed, heartbroken, and blamed Natalie for supplying content to married men and destroying families. The internet immediately had something to say about it, and almost everyone was on the same page. People flooded Cheryl's comments saying things like, "Your husband ruined your marriage, not Natalie. Stop blaming the woman making money. Blame the man who cheated. Did Natalie force him to subscribe? Didn't think so. He's the one who's married, not her." Some even said they wouldn't be surprised if there were more charges she hadn't found yet. Then Natalie saw Cheryl's video and posted her own response. She handled it surprisingly professionally. Natalie said she was sorry Cheryl was going through something so painful, but she also made it clear that she can't control who buys her content. She explained that she doesn't intentionally want to harm anyone's relationship, and she was simply doing her job. She also said she tried reaching out to Cheryl privately, but then Natalie made a second video, and this time she was a little more direct. She said basically, "This is your husband's fault. I didn't force him to subscribe. He did that on his own." She said she wasn't trying to ruin anyone's marriage, and that Cheryl needed to hold her husband accountable instead of pointing fingers at strangers online. This second video had mixed reactions. Some people continued supporting Natalie, while others thought she should take more responsibility. And then someone jumped in saying Natalie copied another creator named Camilla, who also works in the same industry. People began comparing their videos, but once you actually watch both clips, it becomes clear the situations were totally different. Camilla was talking about an article naming adult creators most likely to destroy a marriage, which had nothing to do with Cheryl or Natalie's drama. The timing just made it look similar. Now here's the complicated part. We don't know if Cheryl's video was real, staged, exaggerated, or connected to Natalie in any way. Cheryl has no other content on her account, which made people suspicious. Some even thought maybe the situation was created for attention. But as of right now, there's no proof of anything other than what we've seen. A woman found charges on her husband's account. She blamed Natalie. Natalie defended herself. And the internet turned it into a full week of debate. So that's everything happening right now with Natalie Reynolds, a creator who went from posting goofy skits to being dragged into a marriage scandal practically overnight. Let me know what you think. Is Natalie completely innocent? Should Cheryl be blaming only her husband? Or do you think both sides play a part in situations like this? But before I actually end this video, there's something interesting I want to bring up. Because after all of this blew up, people started digging a little deeper into Cheryl's situation. And what they found was honestly surprising. A few viewers claimed they went through Cheryl's profile again and noticed that her account looked almost brand new. No old posts, no interactions, no hints that she had ever been active before this, which made some people wonder if this whole thing was even real or if it was another one of those staged TikTok moments made to spark attention. And trust me, TikTok has a long history of people posting dramatic stories for views. Some users even pointed out that the timing was suspicious. They said it was strange how the video went viral exactly when Natalie was posting more frequently. Almost like everything lined up too perfectly. Now, I'm not saying that's true, but when thousands of people start raising the same question, it becomes something worth mentioning. Not only that, but after all the noise, something even stranger happened. Cheryl never posted again. Not a clarification video, not a follow-up, not even a simple comment to address the massive debate happening under her original post. And usually when someone posts something that goes viral, they at least come back to explain their side, especially when it involves a marriage, cheating accusations, and thousands of people arguing in the comments. But Cheryl completely disappearing? That added another layer of mystery to the whole situation. Another twist was people claiming they found similar stories on other platforms, wives accusing content creators, husbands denying everything, and creators being dragged into drama they had nothing to do with. So now people are wondering if Cheryl's video was just another copycat trend, or if she was someone genuinely hurt who simply didn't expect it to blow up the way it did. What also made things even more complicated was the conversation this opened up about online boundaries. A bunch of marriage coaches, relationship therapists, and even random TikTok users started stitching the video and discussing whether paying for online content counts as cheating or not. And honestly, the opinions were all over the place. Some said it's emotional cheating. Some said it's financial betrayal. Some said it's harmless as long as both partners are okay with it. And some argued that the real problem wasn't the content, it was the secrecy. So basically, one 30-second TikTok accidentally opened a huge conversation about modern relationships and digital trust. Meanwhile, Natalie kept posting her usual content. She didn't stop, she didn't go offline, and she didn't change her posting style. If anything, she seemed even more confident after the support she received from viewers. But there was still this small group of people insisting that Natalie should take accountability for being a content creator. And honestly, that argument didn't make much sense. Because if we follow that logic, then every actor, performer, or model who posts something online would somehow be responsible for other people's behavior. And that's where most viewers agreed. Responsibility lies with the person who made the choice, not the person who simply exists online. Now, will Cheryl ever come back and explain what actually happened? We have no idea. Will her husband ever say something? Probably not. Will Natalie address it again? Maybe, if new information comes out. But right now, all we know is that this story grew way beyond what anyone expected. And it became one of those situations where the internet ended up debating more than the people actually involved. So with that said, now I'm really ending the video here. If Cheryl comes back, or if Natalie posts something major, you already know I'll be covering it. Until then, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.